remember, we're only 18 months into the game on the field, right? And we were all shocked, and I think Deidre just laid it out nicely, when ChatGPT hit the screen in December of 22. And so I think this is a natural step in the evolution, right? Clearly, Apple, with 1 billion users, is going to play a significant role in introducing AI to the masses. And part of the reason, that we like Apple is only 5% of Apple users today can access Apple Intelligence. So they're going to have to upgrade these devices in order to play. But let's be very clear. Google's still in the game. OpenAI directly through ChatGPT is still in the game. Meta very much in the game. And then there are other players. But in the consumer game, don't count out Elon, right? X.AI is going to have a ton of capital. They've got an incredible team, and they're going to come at the consumer space hard.
Well, he didn't seem all that happy about what happened yesterday. We'll get to that, though, in a moment. I mean, you were at WWDC.
I was.
You saw Sam Altman.
I did.
There. The power of this partnership, I think we can characterize it as, between Apple and OpenAI. I mean, that to many was a sort of game-changing moment in the evolution of this company's AI ambitions.
Well, I mean, you're bringing together the leading brand really in AI. ChatGPT grabbed that verb, right? That first mover advantage, 170 million users of the product. I said at the time that I couldn't believe Google allowed them to become the verb of AI. And so them going first and partnering with Apple, which is clearly the premium brand in consumer, in consumer mobile devices, in laptop devices, et cetera, that was a natural coming together. I thought it was very interesting yesterday, right? While they did say the door is still open to Google, and I expect Google is going to be there, noticeably absent was everybody but OpenAI. The leadership team of OpenAI was all there. I suspect that the integration going on with OpenAI is deeper than what we heard about yesterday, right? So I don't know that this is going to be everybody playing equal. There may be a first among equals here, Scott.
I think the other, key piece of information, I alluded to it at the very top of the program, teased it as such, a new position that you have. And in fact, it is Apple, right? You haven't owned the stock, and I don't know when, but you added it recently, correct?
Yeah, so we added it earlier this quarter, and it was really on this thesis that, we thought Apple had run up to the high end of its range. So pre-AI, it wasn't clear how they were going to maintain this position of dominance. But as it became more clear to us that they could really be this broker, right? They could be this layer that sits on top and provide a privacy layer, provide an interaction layer to the things that we interact with, and the stock had come off a lot. We added to the position. What we saw yesterday was frankly what we expected, right? And so, I think, we also own Google, we also own Meta.
You also own Microsoft,
right?
You also own NVIDIA.
So I think that don't get carried away that we have a big bet that they're going to be the winner, but we do have a bet that they are going to be one of the players in the hunt.
No, but you've been selective at times,
for sure,
in not owning all of those names just because they all are players on the field. This, though, is a statement of sorts that you saw enough or thought enough